everyone has a very hopeful ending, something to look forward to, which is so beautiful. It's just so nice to see everyone is in a happy place.
I think it's everything I've ever wanted for them, for all of the characters. I think and I hope it will elicit that same reaction from fans.
It's the happiest I've been since the beginning of the show, there's no doubt. I read it and I was just happy.
Everything comes together and I think we did something really special.
Yeah, I just think finally getting permission to let herself be loved was a huge part of her journey and her demons. Yeah.
Well, you know, we waited 4 years to get here, but I think we all deserve it. We are at the Way Hot wedding.
When we walked out and we, like Dom and Kat, saw the way the art department and all the departments had come together, and costumes, and just seeing the homestead, because we have talked about it and thought about it quite a bit.
It was exactly what I had imagined.
I think we're all just quite emotional. I think we're feeling everything, and we actually started the wedding stuff yesterday, but today it's really getting into all the reception and the loving everybody. There's so much love and hope, and I think it's bringing up a lot of nice feelings for all of us.
Action.
It'll be fine, sis.
Nicole gonna wear her hair like that?
One thing I would say that I loved about this, the way it was written, is traditionally you might think that Waverly would have been the one who was fretting, and they decided to write Nicole maybe was a little more nervous, and certainly Wynonna was having a right stress. God, like, she was the bridezilla.
That's my favorite part, one of my favorite parts of the episode, because it's like funny, but it's also just, first of all, unexpected that Wynonna would be the one freaking out, but also, like, so many bad things have happened at the homestead, like innumerable. There's so much bad there, and so I think for Wynonna, it's like everything must go perfectly. Like, take no chances. Everything has to go well for Waverly. There is no room for error here, so that when error occurs, it's just like of course it did.
Little help?
She tries on the dress, like that's such a vulnerable, different character moment for her. It's like someone who probably never pictured being married at all. And then in that moment, just takes that dress and puts it on. It's so vulnerable.
Was it the spell?
Oh.
Is it?
No. It's this guy.
Who knows?
Oh, fine, maybe not.
And action.
I just want to apologize. For trying to out me, or for accusing me of being some sort of demon?
Jeremy's really excited to move on. It's a symbolic thing that he even entertains dating somebody else. Thanks. It's really tough for him, I think, because he felt a lot of guilt about the whole thing. I mean, that's all he was racked with the whole time. And for him to want to go on a date with somebody else just hints at that, you know, he's ready to move on and that he's forgiving himself in some capacity. Maybe not completely, but that he's willing to. So it was a really hopeful, nice moment. And also to get, like, being the head of BBD is the icing on the cake. Because I don't know what that guy will do as the head of BBD. Like, I don't think he commands very much authority, but maybe.
I think he does.
Oh, yeah.
He's not intimidating, though, is he?
His intelligence, I think, would be.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And his chest. He's been doing a lot of push-ups this year. He looks great. You see him in that turquoise shirt? Poof. Looking good.
Thanks, Tim. Always looking out for me.
I remember I said to you, like, you know, when everything came together and they all marry together so beautifully, like, the sensation I had was Waverly would be so happy right now. And that is the nicest feeling in the world, because you just feel so happy for the characters.
Yeah. Everyone walking down the aisle and looking back at the characters. And then I would look at people and see the actor and my friend and their journey and our journey. And like, it was just so much. And every time I felt like I needed a little boost, I could just look at a different person.
And when I saw the chairs with dolls and the other characters, you're like, wow, and just the name tags. It was beautiful. you were so connected that even on when it wasn't your coverage, when you weren't there, you were so in that moment because you know how important it took these characters to get to this moment and the two of you, and I was like, this is just awesome.
They played it so beautifully, and they were so divinely engaged with each other, Kat and Dom. So when you were watching them, it was so pure and hopeful.
That's a great word for that whole episode. It's hopeful.
This is about Waverly and Nicole. I didn't know what to get you guys, so I got you this.
When she kind of goes up there and she's like, I've never done anything until I met you heroes, like this group of people. For me, that means a lot as well because I'm so grateful to, you know, come in and be part of this family because everyone, like the cast and the crew have been so welcoming, and so for me, I was like, this is it, I'm done. I'm just gonna start bawling and I'm not gonna stop, which was literally me for the rest of that day.
The emotion that you genuinely had, like you can't buy that. Like it was just so real, and I believed every second. I think that's why we were all so touched by it. It was just so like, I believe everything that's coming out of your mouth. Like, and the reasons that you would be emotional as Rachel, I think made perfect sense.
Yeah, I mean, she's talking to these people who pretty much gave her a home and are her kind of newfound family.
And also we were just like, how are you this good? It was so good. It was so good.
No, I'll never get over you.
I thought it was over. When I read the script, that's what I thought. I thought it was over. And I was sad. I still thought it was beautiful, oddly enough. I said, I mean, because at the end of the day, you know, she's Winona. Like, she's like, you know, like, it's not easy for Winona. Her choices aren't easy. It's just, if she chooses Winona, I mean, you gotta kind of understand it too. So when I read it, and then that was the end, I was sad. I was like, damn. And then when I read she shoots his tires a couple of pages later, I was pretty happy.
I just loved when we were shooting that nothing was going right. Except us, like our acting was on point. But like the car died. So I had to push it down a hill to try to start it. Everybody was like, what the fuck are you gonna shoot? He drives away and the car won't start and the camera fell off the movie. Like it was like everything in Winona was happening outside. Like everything was like, don't go, please, I can't say it, so I'm gonna send the wind and I'm gonna make your car stop and there's gonna be deer attacking. Like, wow. It was just like, it was like everything Winona couldn't say, the world was trying to do. It's also very smart what I just said.
Yeah, 100%. I'm also trying to accept the fact inside my brain and my heart and everything that I gotta say goodbye to. Not only my character, but the feelings my character has for Winona and everything. And so there's another layer underneath all these things.
I think that was part of her journey to love herself enough to be loved by someone else. So I think it finally took, I think it was like a combination of everything, but the wedding and seeing all this love and hope, and yeah, I just think finally getting permission to let herself be loved was a huge part of her journey and her demons. Yeah.
Letting go. But you come with me.
Read the room, dingus.
This year, it's all about letting go and just being free of, and then getting on the back of the bike, holding on to the woman he loves and driving off to go find their kid. There's only one destination. Let's go get our girl.
I am the girl with the big ass gun. I am going to blow you all to hell.
This is the season that everybody fought so hard to get.
So much fight had gone into it.
Oh, we all fought for it so hard, and I'm saying we, I'm talking about the community. Heroes always win.
Emily, man, like, you did it. You told such a beautiful story. But the wedding is, I mean, the end game. It's, you know what I mean? To me, it's better than the Avengers movie. Who cares?
Almost every scene is just this moment of us coming together and like taking stock of what we've accomplished and where we're at and filling us with hope and, you know, saying goodbye.
I need you to know that I have never loved anyone the way that I love you.
There's absolutely nothing that we could have added, really. Like, it really has come together in such an amazing way, and I'm so happy, considering the fight that everybody went through, that this is what we've managed to put together.
For what it's worth, I couldn't be happier and prouder, so that's all you can do.
Where I've always wanted to be. Home.